Still okay, whatever. Nice bit of garlic bread. Good morning, well afternoon technically. I've had a bit of a chilled morning. It's been raining on and off, and the sun's come out, and it's been raining again. But it's time to go to the shop to get a few bits and pieces in because we need to eat tonight. My hair is wild because again, chill day, just not making the effort. So, going across the border to Germany, get some food from the shop for tonight, and then we're going to debrief and review the weekend from the Formula 1 Grand Prix at Spa. Easy, right? I have no use for these anymore, but, you know, a little souvenir from the day. Can't even separate them. Ta-da! Still can't separate them. Still okay, whatever. Well, the mat has seen better days. It's going to have been a bit scraped, removed. I don't think I'm helping all that much. A bit chilly though, a bit of a nasty cloud up there. It's not the warmest day. I'm back in shorts again, but, you know, probably do with actually dressing up, but oh well, only popping out for a second. Get a bit more use out of the car, and almost be a full tank of fuel by the time we get back to the airport, so we'll be filling it back up. And so yeah, all the driving we've done, basically from a single tank, not bad. Ugh. It is windy. Gonna get some garlic bread, some schnitzels. There we go, that's our selection, random selection of stuff. Cheeky bit of wine, nice bit of garlic bread, and a schnitzel with ham and cheese and garlic bread. Time to actually drink the bottle I got on the plane that I never bothered to actually drink. Today is a good day for it. Nice. Well, it has been quite a simple day, really. Having a bit of food, going to a nice German shop in Germany, eating. I've been catching up with work and admin stuff because I've been out of it for the past several days. I still look horrendous because it has been a lazy day. And basically it's time to pass out because got to be up again at 6 in the morning to be leaving here around 7 in the morning to do a 2-hour drive back to Luxembourg Airport to then fly home to Heathrow and then do a 3 to 4 hour drive back down to the southwest of the UK. So it's going to be quite an intense travel day tomorrow to finish things off. So don't forget to keep an eye out for that vlog because it is travel day once again. There's people outside, I have a massive window, I have lights on, and I'm here walking around with this massive stick in my hand talking to you guys. And people probably think I'm rather crazy. Anyway, it's time to have a little review of things. Let's go over the pricing of stuff. So obviously we did the Champions Club package in the business tower at Spa. VIP package for all 3 days. If I remember correctly, you could have done the Champions Club on only certain days, like just one day or Saturday and Sunday, but we did it for all 3. We thought it'd be nicer. Yeah, one of the things we really wanted to do was not be outside, unless you wanted to be outside, to have the choice. Especially knowing Spa, that it rains all the time. The last thing you want is to be stuck on a grandstand where you have no shelter and it's cold and wet and miserable. You know, it could have taken away from the experience. So we wanted to have something where we could stay indoors, under cover, with food and with drink, and just enjoy the experience, you know? And that's why we chose Champions Club. But it did mean coming at a price tag of £3,000 per person. It's not cheap. But again, it was a special trip. We've never done it before. And it was also my parents' birthday and my dad's 70th birthday. So there were a lot of reasons to really go all out to enjoy. And we're glad we did it. It was a really good experience. The business tower was great. There was good food all throughout the day. You know, breakfast, dinner, snacks in the evening, plenty of variety with drinks. Obviously, because I was driving the entire weekend, I couldn't drink. That was the only downside for me, but that was a choice that I made. You know, this is the issue of having an Airbnb. You know, about 40-minute drive away from the venue, someone has to be sober to go and drive. There are hotels that you can stay at, but there's quite a price tag with that. You could argue it's justified, because then you can better enjoy things. But we did speak to some of the other people there in the building, and they said on one particular day it took 2 hours to get back to the hotel. So it's quite a long time to get back. You know, it's much faster for us travelling back and forth. And we could come and go whenever, you know, we wanted. We're not reliant on someone else and, you know, a timetable and whatever. So, you know, swings and roundabouts there. The Airbnb itself that we got was a really, really good find. It's a lovely place, this. Highly recommend it. I think it's in a fantastic area in Belgium. It's very, very quiet. Again, right on the border of Germany as well. Literally living a stone's throw away from the border into Germany. And this is about £1,700. So between 3 people, it's not bad at all. It's a full place to yourself. It can sleep 4 people in total as well. Obviously only 3 of us here, but it can sleep 4. So, if you do have all 4 people, it's not so bad per person. Right, that's actually quite reasonable. The flights as well, obviously flying British Airways. We've flown in Club Europe. Again, could have done it cheaper, but the whole point was to have the comfort and experience. Part of that entire package as well, we had the car hire for 6 days. And we also had the hotel for the first night at the Hilton. That was all wrapped up in a BA Holidays package, which came to, I want to say £600-700 each. So again, not too bad if you think the hotel room may have been about £100 or so, maybe £150 for the first night. The car hire could have been £200-300 in total, followed by the flights. It's quite reasonable. And again, we used 1 tank of fuel in the car, more or less. By the time we fill it up, we did a little bit of the food shop, got some snacky bits in, nothing overly special. Most of our eating was done at the track. So that was easy as well. Is there anything else? Don't think there's anything else. But yeah, go into the Formula 1 as well. Obviously, you get to see Formula 3 and Formula 2. I don't watch that or haven't done before. So it's hard to sort of keep track of that and to appreciate what's going on and who's racing when you don't know who's who, especially with any rule variations. Same with Porsche, actually, as well, doing their thing going around. But I may actually start watching Formula 3 and Formula 2 because it was really good to see. I think Formula 2 probably had the best race out of all of them, mainly because people were spinning off. And we saw that at the top of the hill, and I got footage of cars falling off the track. No major crashes, no one injured, which is good. I love seeing a crash. I don't want to see anybody hurt. It's just quite exciting to see a car do something that it doesn't ordinarily do, And we had various weather conditions the entire weekend as well. We had obviously a real foggy start on the Friday. We had the sun on the Saturday and then the rain on the Sunday. So we've had it all really here in Spa, which is quite normal for Spa. But thankfully, more or less all the running took place. Obviously, we had the cancelled F3 race on the Sunday, but it happens. The majority of the schedule went ahead, which is good. Because, back a few years ago, the Spa race got cancelled after 4 laps behind the safety car, which not good, especially when you spend this sort of money and come all this way. The last thing you want is to be cancelled. One of the things that excited us about this weekend, again, we were driven quite a lot by the fact that we're trying to do something for my parents' birthday and the Sunday being the race day. That was the key bit. So Spa was that race, couldn't do much about it. But one of the exciting things which made it more worthwhile spending the money is we thought even if it was bad weather, we have got the sprint race as well as the feature race and the long race. So you kind of get 2 bites of the cherry, right? We thought that if there was one day washed out by the weather, you'd have another opportunity for the other race. So it's not too bad. But yeah, the business tower itself was good. The track tour was fantastic. That got me by surprise because I thought it was just, I'm sure it said the pit area tour or something, or the start area. You walk up it and then get a picture of the trophy. I didn't realise you get driven around the entire thing on the back of the lorries. I don't know if they changed how they do things, but yeah, that was really, really cool. I really enjoyed that. That was really exciting. And then the paddock tour, doing 2 of them as well, but even just the one, that was really, really cool. To see all of that, it's not something you see every day. And again, getting to meet Lewis Hamilton, that was fantastic. As you can probably tell, Lewis is who I support. I've supported him his entire Formula 1 career. I was watching him before he even joined Formula 1. And yeah, I've been following him ever since. So, but let's not have any hate in the comments of who's a better driver. I don't care about any of that. Every single driver in Formula 1 is fantastic, apart from Stroll. But, I just happen to support Lewis. I think he's fantastic. He's British. I've followed him since the beginning. So that's who I look out for. But yeah, it's been really good. I hope to do a lot more. I have other plans regarding Formula 1 for the future. I'm debating whether I see anything next year. I don't have much time next year because of other plans, which will all be revealed at some point, probably as I start doing stuff. You know, you should see my planner for it. It's most of 2026 is chock-a-block already. It's insane. But yeah, I do have plans for other stuff, and I do have plans for something Formula 1 related over the course of the year. I don't know when yet. I don't know if it ever happen, but I do have something in the pipeline because I do enjoy it. I've watched Formula 1 for years, and I've never actually gone to a race. Now I have. I should probably try doing it a bit more often because it's good fun. It's great. And I'm hoping you guys have enjoyed it as well as something different for this channel and different for the vlogs that I normally do. You know, a bit of variety. That's the whole point. A variety of experiences and travel and adventure. You know, it doesn't have to be all the same thing. You know, sometimes it can be theme parks, sometimes it can be luxury destinations, sometimes it can be motorsport, you know, Comic-Con. What else have I done? Whatever else, right? But there we go. It's been great. It's been really, really good. It's been exhausting. I will say for any of you that are looking at doing it, if you're looking at doing the entire day, it is a very, very early start and it's quite a late finish. You know, and by the time you get back home, you need to get straight to sleep to then get back up again and go all over again. You know, I found it quite tiring. I think one of my problems as well, I got this new sleep app that I'm looking into which tells me my sleep debt. And it says I'm about 11, 12 hours in debt, which just goes to show how much I've been working and how busy I've been recently. But that then gave me an energy level of around 50, 60%. And I felt tired as well. And I thought, okay, that makes sense because I'm not actually at peak energy because I'm not sleeping enough. So I'm trying to recover from that now. And now that I'm using this app, I'm going to try and keep on top of it. And when I see things going too far the wrong way, I'll sleep a bit more, or at least try to. That's the intention, right? But yes, Formula 1, very, very exhausting, very knackering. Worth it, but just bear that in mind. You know, there's not going to be much time to do anything else during the day. I don't know how those that stay in the fan zone doing the partying with the people on stage. I don't know how they do that. And the ones that camp as well, you can do that. Hats off to those people. You know, I don't know how you do it. I really don't. How you can, you know, sort of stick out the weather conditions. And again, in theory, people are partying and making noises. Because I've been to festivals, right? And people don't shut up until like 4 or 5 in the morning. And then people are rising at 8, 9 in the morning to crack on with the day. So you just don't get any sleep. You know, again, it's great for a few days because you're at a festival and, you know, you're having fun. But it's exhausting. So exhausting. Oh, there's 3 horses. And there they are. They've come to say hello. Bless them. Bless them. Anyway, we have come to the end of this vlog. A bit of a shorter one because again, not much going on. This is more of a debrief and reflect on the day and the experience and everything. So thank you so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed and subscribe if you're new, and don't forget to check out the final vlog for this series where we get ourselves back home flying once again with British Airways on their baby bus, I think it is, their A319 in Club Europe. Bye. Toodles.